So we all feel that something big is coming, but when? Now, guys, again, I've done a couple of these videos about this bad feeling. And like I said before, it seems like it gets stronger and stronger. And not by like a whole lot, but sort of like in increments, right? Like in increments of like 1%. Let's just go there. Use that easier math. And the closer we get to whatever might be happening or whatever big event is going to unfold, you just have this bad feeling. It's just like this nasty, like, ugh. And whatever it is or could be, feels like it's going to be really bad in the sense that it's going to take us a while to recover. Now, this bad feeling I have in this event that I don't know what it is, but I know that it's big enough that it's going to disrupt a lot of our lives, if not all of our lives. And it's going to disrupt us for a long time. And preppers are going to fare well if they use their heads. Now, again, I said this before, I'll say it again, you could be prepped out of the ass. If you are not mentally prepared for this, you could still snap and wind up throwing it all away by either A, missing a step and dying, or B, overthinking this and dying, or C, just giving up and dying. And this feeling, guys, that's in the air, it seems like everything that's going on could be contributing to this feeling. I mean, there's one side of me that thinks that there's something big unfolding, but there's also another side of me that understands that if there's enough negativity in the world, it could seem like something bad's going to happen. There's also that thinking, right? So I not that I'm 50-50, I just think in both ways. But we can't ignore all of the shit that's going on, guys. I mean, like, there's a lot going on. We have wars popping up all over the place, all over the world. We have conflicts popping up all over the world. We have diseases popping up left and right. We got shit like the guy in the plane, though the guy in the plane, I'm going to address that in another video, but the guy in the plane that had blood coming out of his mouth and nose, and I think that was decompression sickness, because he could have been diving in Thailand, and he obviously came up to the surface too quick, and he was displaying those symptoms, that his symptoms seem similar to decompression sickness, but I don't want to get into that. So anyway, we have all these diseases popping up, guys. We had the bubonic plague that was found somewhere in the United States. We had the Alaska pox. They saw their first case in a long time. We got diseases all over the world popping up. Everything is happening like simultaneously all over the world. We got farmers being given restrictions and told what they can do and what they can't do all over the world. We have food problems in parts of the world. We have starvation starting to form up again in Africa. I think if I'm not, it's Somalia again, and another nation that looks like they might be headed towards Ethiopian-style starvation. So we have all of these things going on. Then we have the most contentious election in the history of elections happening this year here in the United States. We have stupid people just doing stupid shit on a daily basis. We got people that are saying things that are not making sense, like virginity is not really a thing, so essentially just having sex is just that, just having sex. It was this dumb, fat, loaf of bread bitch that made this comment. And it's just like, it's a totality of things all coming together. But can that be a distraction? All of that be a distraction for the big event that could be happening? Now, of course, guys, while we're all dealing with this mess, I'm, of course, and a couple of others are looking into space. Maybe we're missing something out there. Maybe there's something headed towards us. There is this asteroid they keep talking about, Adolphus, I think it's, or Adolphus, however you pronounce it. They're saying that that's coming towards us, and that could be hitting us in the next 30 years or 40 years or whatever it is. I think it might be sooner, but that it's going to destroy the entire west coast of California if it hits there. Again, that could be something that we're all feeling, but who knows, right? Russia's talking about deflecting this meteor. A lot is going on, and again, all of that negative news, all of that negativity could be contributing to this feeling, guys, that we have of it's all coming to an end. Now, again, guys, whether it comes to an end or not, whether something big unfolds or not, if you are ready mentally, because I think a lot of us are ready with gear and stuff like that, and places to go and places to be and bunkers and all this other shit. I think we're a lot of us are ready to rock and roll in that regard. But again, if you are not psychologically ready, it doesn't matter. If something bad happens and you snap and you fail yourself or your family, or you just up and kill everyone in your family and yourself, that could be a problem. You have to be psychologically ready for the hard times that are coming, because that's the one thing that's bothering me, that's constantly bothering me. Whatever it is that's coming, it's going to make life 1,000% hard for all of us. And we have to be psychologically ready and physically ready to handle that challenge. And I think that's what bothers me most, is that a lot of people are not going to be up for the challenge. Hell, I've I can't sit here and say I'm going to tackle it, and I'm going to tackle it. But there could be curveballs that alter your thinking, and that's what I also think about as well. I think about it. I think about way too many things. I overthink a lot of shit, and I play chess with every scenario that could possibly happen. And I even play with the scenario of somebody in my family dying. How am I going to move forward with that? Because that's the other curveball that a lot of people don't think about. We preppers, we think about getting out of situations as a whole, together. But you have to think about the unthinkable. Somebody in your family dying, one of your kids dying, one of your dogs dying, if you're one of those kind of people. And learning how to move forward with that. And if you have other kids, unfortunately, you have to move forward. You have to keep it moving. You can't have one kid die and then fall apart at the seams. You have to have that scenario in your head as well, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people, they war game shit, but they war game shit with their whole family, moving through every scenario that they plan. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Sometimes people die. Sometimes shit happens. And you have to war game it all. That's how you psychologically prepare yourself for shit happening. Because if you don't, and somebody in your family member dies, that can catch you off guard and that could break you. That is just something to think about. Anyway, guys, as far as the big event coming, whatever that big event is, we need to be prepared for it. It's seemingly that it seems to me that it's still headed this way, because we still have that bad feeling. It was like that bad feeling I had right before 9/11. It actually was about a year or two of bad feeling, like month to month, and then it happened, and then the feeling went away. That's sort of the same feeling I have, except this is being dragged on to whatever might happen or might not happen. But whatever might happen, guys, it's going to be big, and it's going to screw a lot of us over, and it's going to make life hard for us for a long time. I don't say forever. I'm not saying 20, 30 years, but I think it's going to be a long time, like a few years of hardship before we get to where we need to be to start building back better. I hate saying that. But anyway, guys, hopefully you get my point. Hopefully you get this, what I'm trying to convey. Be ready for whatever the hell is headed this way. Because whatever's headed this way, it could be very, very bad. But if you are ready to rock and roll, we'll be able to get through this no matter what happens. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.